We're back here at Maryland Spring Sports Media Day 2024 with the head coach of Maryland Women's Golf, Kelly Hovland. And Coach, unlike some of the people we chatted with today, you've had a full fall season already. Yeah. You've seen your team compete numerous times. What lessons do you guys take from that fall season into the spring?
Yeah, I think really the fall season was as good as I could have asked, especially some of the challenges we had with some health and one of our best players competing for her country at the World Championships and not having her for an event. And so we really kind of learned really how to handle the adversity, how to kind of step outside your role. If maybe you're not our number one player, but you are today, and being able to kind of take that role on and really add depth to our team of whoever, it's not just going to be the Trish and the Yens that are leading our team, but it's 1 through 5 can really go out there and have a day and post a score for us.
We talked about Trish Makova a little bit before we just jumped on here. You know, one of the best players in the country, has represented her country in a variety of different ways. Mm-hmm. What is her next step now to take? I chatted with her, and she was like, I've gotten so much better from year one to now. When you look at her as a coach, what is the next step that gets her to even more of that elite status?
I think it's really continuing to do what she does. She, statistically is a leader in every category nationally. And then the next step is really doing what she does really, really well when it matters the most, and putting herself in the position to really convert and to win. And I think that she has all the tools, both physically and mentally, to go out there and get it done. And I'm excited to really be part of that this year, because I've seen a little bit of a different twinkle in her eye this semester that, she knows she's one of the best players in the country, in the world, and she's really, I think, motivated to go out there and prove it on paper, and race some trophies this semester, both individually and as a team.
When I asked her to speak about her teammates, she had a big smile on her face. Mm-hmm. Talks about the depth that you guys now have. What does that look like to you as a coach with the amount of players it feels like they can make a difference week in and week out?
It's so exciting. I mean, it's really a kind of a coach's dream. You're always you got to put 4 scores together in college golf, so you're only as good as your worst score. Right, and so we don't have a worst score. They're all really, really good. And so when you have the talent of a Trish and a Yin that really can go and shoot really low numbers, but then you're backed up with Virginia Bossy and Maria Victoria Corby and Panacea, we're able to not have a number one golfer. We have really 5 number one golfers, and it's really exciting if we can really get together this spring and get everyone. Right now Yen is over in Thailand representing her country at the Asia Pacific Am, which we're excited for her, but it's another event that we're not all at full strength. And so when we kind of get full strength here in a few weeks, it's really going to be exciting to see what they can do collectively, because not only are they super talented, they're super motivated. And that's something I can't necessarily coach, but that they have to create for themselves. And it's really going to be a recipe, I think, for a really fun spring season.
I know every year players are motivated to play into the Big Ten Championships, NCAAs. This year, a little bit different for you guys.
Yep.
Big Ten Championships here, just up the road. How much more motivation has that given your players to be like, we're bringing everybody here, and we have the opportunity to do something special very close to home?
Yeah, it's definitely motivating. I think probably more than motivating, it gives us a lot of confidence. We've played there. That Bully Rock is what we call a big girl course. Okay, it's a big girl course. There's some sight lines that are challenging. There's some rough. There's some holes that can really create a lot of problems that we've played many times. So I think we've been very aggressive the last couple years on playing that, knowing what was going to come our way. And so I think we go in there just really thinking, yeah, listen, we're talented, but we also know this golf course, and that combination I think can really set up to be a really special weekend for us in April.
Check out everything Maryland Women's Golf on umterps.com, including that Big Ten Championships coming up later in the spring up at Bully Rock. Coach Kelly Hovland, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks.